Hey best friends, welcome back. Today you guys, I'm reacting to the infamous scene that took the Cosby Show off the air. I'm your girl K Siobhan, and I don't know the I am. Hey, look, this right here, y'all, was requested by a couple of my best friends. I have never seen this. I didn't even know why it went off the air, but I'm damn sure gonna find out. Make sure y'all go ahead and like this video right now and stick around to the end so I can be wet professional. And I won't have you guys wet confused. Before we get together and I just tell y'all what I think about what I'm watching. Alright, make sure you go ahead and like it right now though. Right now. Alright. Click.
That breaking news, Bill Cosby out of prison tonight and breaking his silence.
This was not the man that I knew. This is not the man that I worked with. He may have had other faults, but he certainly was not drugging people.
What I can say is this: I wasn't there. No one was there except for the two people to know exactly what happened.
The Cosby Show was a groundbreaking series that defined a generation, but its sudden disappearance from the airwaves left many puzzled. What led to the iconic show's abrupt end? From Bill Cosby's personal scandals to broader societal shifts, here's a look at the real reasons behind The Cosby Show's fall from TV screens. The Cosby Show, created by Bill Cosby, Ed Weinberger, and Michael J. Leeson, first aired on NBC on September 20th, 1984, and ran until April 30th, 1992. This sitcom was groundbreaking because it focused on the Huxtable family, an upper-middle-class African-American family living in Brooklyn, New York. At the time, most television shows had stereotypes about African-American families, but The Cosby Show challenged that by presenting a positive, uplifting portrayal. The Huxtables, led by Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable, a respected doctor, and his wife Claire, a successful lawyer, showed a version of African-American life that many viewers had not seen before. It helped change how people thought about African-American families.
Oh, why not have Reverend Winningham come over and deliver a eulogy?
That's a better idea.
Daddy, come on. You're only kidding, Dad.
Proving they could be portrayed as strong, loving, and successful. The show became not just a source of comedy, but a cultural symbol of African-American excellence and family values. Bill Cosby came up with the idea for the show based on his own experiences with his family and his stand-up comedy. He wanted to create something that represented the everyday life of an African-American family without falling into the negative stereotypes that were common on TV at the time.
That, you know what, that's so true. I kid you not. Like, I remember when I used to watch this, I really did want to be a part of their family. Growing up in the projects, in the hood, like, I never seen a successful, rich black family, especially on TV. But yeah, I always wanted to be part of that family for some reason. I think everybody did, for real. Black, white, no matter what color.
Cosby saw the opportunity to make a show that was both fun to watch and also educational, reflecting his background in education. His goal was to offer positive role models and show a family that viewers could look up to. He wanted the show to be entertaining, but also meaningful. The show's development began in the early 1980s when Marcy Carsey and Tom Werner, former ABC executives, decided to start their own production company. They needed a big name to help get their venture off the ground, and they turned to Bill Cosby, who was already a famous comedian and actor. Cosby had initially suggested a show about a working-class family, with a father who worked as a limousine driver and a mother who was an electrician. But after talking with his wife, Camille, he changed his mind and decided to make the family more affluent. Instead of a blue-collar background, the father would be a doctor and the mother would be a lawyer. This change was crucial because it allowed the show to depict a successful African-American family, which was rarely seen in the media at that time. Another important aspect of the show's production was Cosby's decision to film it in New York City instead of Los Angeles, where most TV shows were made. Cosby wanted to make sure the show felt authentic and true to the setting of the Huxtable family. By filming in New York, the show was able to capture the real-life energy of the city and the urban lifestyle of the characters. The exterior shots of the Huxtable home were filmed at a brownstone townhouse in Manhattan's Greenwich Village, which added to the sense of realism and helped paint a picture of the family's upper-middle-class life. Cosby was deeply involved in the making of the show, particularly in the writing and production. He wanted to make sure the show's humor reflected real-life situations and that it maintained a high level of quality throughout. The casting process for The Cosby Show was very detailed and carefully planned, reflecting Bill Cosby's idea for a groundbreaking television series. The pilot episode was filmed in May 1984, setting up what would become one of the most iconic sitcoms in TV history. The show focused on the Huxtable family, an upper-middle-class African-American family living in Brooklyn, New York. Bill Cosby played Dr. Heathcliff Cliff Huxtable, an obstetrician, while Felicia Rashad portrayed his wife, Claire Huxtable, a lawyer. The couple had 5 children: Sandra, Denise, Theo, Vanessa, and Rudy. The pilot episode, which is considered the first episode of the series, introduced viewers to the Huxtable family, though it had some differences from later episodes. At first, the Huxtables only had 4 children, but this changed with the addition of their eldest daughter, Sandra, who was played by Sabrina LeBeouf. Bill Cosby wanted the show to reflect the achievement of successfully raising a child who had graduated from college, which led to the creation of Sandra's character. Interestingly, Vanessa Williams was initially considered for the role of Sandra because of her college education and her background in theater arts. But Williams had just been crowned the first Black Miss America, and pageant officials did not allow her to take on the role while she was representing the Miss America pageant. Whitney Houston was also considered for the role of Denise Huxtable, but she was unable to commit to the full-time TV production schedule because she wanted to focus on her music career. The pilot episode drew heavily from Bill Cosby's 1983 comedy film Bill Cosby Himself, including parts of his stand-up routines in the storyline. In the early episodes, Cosby's character was referred to as Clifford, but this was later changed to Heathcliff. The pilot episode also showed different interior designs for the Huxtable home, such as a different living room and different color schemes in the dining room and master bedroom. These changes were made to better match the show's evolving style and to create a more consistent setting for the family's interactions. The plot of The Cosby Show centered around the everyday lives and challenges of the Huxtable family, mixing humor with important life lessons. The show was praised for its positive portrayal of an African-American family and its ability to address serious social issues with sensitivity and humor. Over its 8-season run, The Cosby Show produced a total of 201 episodes, with each episode running for about 23 to 24 minutes. The show's success was not only due to its talented cast and relatable storylines, but also its commitment to quality and
Are you really going to miss this?
We do this training once a year.
I know
There's
it ran that
800,000 to
long.
1 million people that'll join us. And
authenticity.
Wait a minute now. Just look at it this way, Rudy. You're making a contribution to science.
Okay. When can I have it back? After the fair. Okay.
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 The casting of the main characters was key to the show's success. Bill Cosby, already a well-known comedian and actor, brought his unique sense of humor and warmth to the role of Cliff Huxtable. Felicia Rashad's portrayal of Claire Huxtable was just as important, as she represented the strength and intelligence of a successful lawyer and mother.
So
the children,
beautiful.
played by Sabrina LeBeouf, Lisa Bonet, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Tempest Bledsoe, and Kashia Knight Pulliam, each brought their own charm and personality to the show, creating a dynamic and engaging family unit. Throughout its run, The Cosby Show made a major impact on TV by showing an African-American family in a positive light, which was something relatively new at the time. It was not only a family comedy, but also a show that tackled serious topics like education, relationships, and personal struggles, all while keeping a lighthearted tone. The characters' interaction, from the humorous moments to the heartfelt lessons, made the show resonate with many viewers. It gave audiences an honest and refreshing look at family life, especially for African Americans, in a way that was relatable and inspiring. The Cosby Show was a huge success during its original run, becoming a major part of 1980s television. The show consistently ranked at the top of the Nielsen ratings, earning the title of the most-watched show for 5 years in a row, from 1985 to 1990. This achievement was shared only with All in the Family, making The Cosby Show one of the most successful sitcoms in television history. The show became a household name thanks to its portrayal of the Huxtable family, a middle-class African-American family living in Brooklyn, New York. The way the show humorously and thoughtfully dealt with serious social issues helped it reach a wide audience and made it highly praised by viewers. The ratings success of The Cosby Show was like nothing seen before. It not only dominated TV ratings, but also helped bring the sitcom genre back into the spotlight, lifting NBC's ratings. The show wasn't just a hit in the United States, but gained a large international following. It became popular in countries where African-American leads were rare, proving that its themes of family, love, and determination could resonate with people all over the world. These These universal themes helped the show connect with audiences from different cultural and geographical backgrounds, making it one of the most globally successful sitcoms of its time. In addition to its high ratings, The Cosby Show received a wide range of awards and honors throughout its run. The show won the People's Choice Award for Favorite Comedy Program every year, except for 1991. It also won 3 Golden Globe Awards, including Best Television Series, Comedy, or Musical. Many of the cast members were nominated for various awards as well. Bill Cosby, who played the lead role of Cliff Huxtable, won the Golden Globe for Best Performance by an actor in a television series, comedy, or musical in 1985 and 1986. The show's success wasn't just in the ratings. It also shone at the Primetime Emmy Awards, where it received 29 nominations and won 6 awards. The Cosby Show became more than just a top-rated show. It was also a favorite of critics and audiences alike. It struck a perfect balance between humor and life lessons, making it enjoyable for people of all ages.
My father found a job milking 120 cows. The man he worked for had no bucket.
The show's impact went beyond the screen, influencing popular culture in ways that still linger today. Bill Cosby's character, for instance, became known for wearing signature sweaters that became a fashion trend. The show also sparked important discussions about race, family, and education. The Cosby Show was seen as a groundbreaking sitcom in the 1980s and early 1990s. However, the show's legacy took a huge hit due to the controversies surrounding its creator and star, Bill Cosby. Starting in the 2010s, several women came forward accusing Cosby of misconduct, and these claims greatly affected how both the man and the show were viewed. The allegations, which went back decades, involved more than 60 women who accused Cosby of various crimes.
Constant is one of some 60 women who have accused Cosby of sexual assault,
including misconduct, substance-assisted misconduct, and child misconduct. These allegations were not widely known until 2014, when comedian Hannibal Buress mentioned them in a stand-up routine. His jokes about Cosby led more women to speak up, sparking a wave of accusations that severely damaged Cosby's public image.
Bill Cosby has the fucking smuggest old black man public persona that I hate.
Cosby's legal troubles were significant. In 2015, he was charged with aggravated indecent misconduct based on accusations from Andrea Constant, a former employee at Temple University. His first trial in 2017 ended without a verdict, but during a second trial, he was convicted of the charges. In 2018, Cosby was sentenced to serve between 3 and 10 years in state prison for the crimes he was found guilty of. Then, in 2021, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned his conviction, citing an agreement with a previous prosecutor that had prevented him from being charged. Even after his release, the damage to Cosby's reputation and legacy was irreparable. The controversy surrounding Cosby had a significant effect on The Cosby Show. The sitcom, which had been celebrated for its positive portrayal of an African-American family, began to be seen in a different light. Organizations severed ties with Cosby, and he lost many honors and awards he had previously received. Major television networks removed the show from their programming, including TV Land, Bounce TV, and Centric, which was owned by BET. These actions meant that the show was no longer easily available to new audiences, leading to a decline in its visibility. The show's removal from syndication led to a major shift in its availability. Streaming services also distanced themselves from The Cosby Show because of the controversy surrounding Cosby. For a long time, the sitcom had been a staple on many platforms, but its availability shrank in the wake of the allegations.
Here's the big secret about women. We want you to flirt with us. We even want you to get sexual.
Currently, it can be found on Philo, a streaming service that offers a wide range of entertainment channels and on-demand content. The show is missing from major platforms like Netflix and Hulu, which reflects the broader reluctance of the entertainment industry to associate with Cosby after the accusations were made public. Despite the dark cloud of the scandal, some parts of The Cosby Show's legacy are still recognized. Scholars and critics continue to discuss the influence the show had on media and race relations, acknowledging how it changed the conversation about African-American families in the entertainment industry. The relationships among the cast members of The Cosby Show were as complicated as the characters they played. The show was loved for showing a caring, close-knit family, but behind the scenes, things weren't always as smooth. One of the biggest conflicts involved Lisa Bonet, who played Denise Huxtable. Bonet's carefree personality and her wish to take on more serious roles created some tension with Bill Cosby. This became even more apparent when Bonet appeared in the movie Angel Heart, which contained explicit content. The movie didn't fit with the clean, family family-friendly image of The Cosby Show. Because of this, Bonet was temporarily written out of the show and given her own spin-off series called A Different World. This new show focused on Denise's time at college. Despite this, the disagreements continued, and Bonet was eventually let go from The Cosby Show in 1991. Another major relationship on the show was between Bill Cosby and Felicia Rashad, who played Claire Huxtable. Rashad had great respect for Cosby and frequently talked about how he made the set a professional and supportive place to work. Even after the serious legal troubles that Cosby faced in later years, Rashad continued to support him. Her loyalty to Cosby led to some criticism, and this created more public controversy for her.
I knew that I was very happy to be cast in it because I was going to be working with the master of all times.
Her decision to stay by Cosby during this time showed how strong the bonds were that developed while working on the show, though it also made her personal image more complicated. Malcolm Jamal Warner, who portrayed Theo Huxtable, also had a mixed relationship with Cosby. Warner has shared how grateful he was for the opportunities and guidance Cosby gave him, yet he has also acknowledged how Cosby's legal issues affected the legacy of the show. This sentiment was shared by other cast members who had to deal with their personal feelings and professional ties to Cosby, while the public learned about the allegations against him. Kashia Knight Pulliam, who portrayed the youngest Huxtable, Rudy, has also talked about how supportive the working environment was. She has said that Cosby acted like a father figure to her, offering mentorship and guidance. This made the troubling news about Cosby's behavior especially painful for her and the other members of the cast. Pulliam's time on The Cosby Show helped her build a strong professional career, and she went on to find success in other projects, such as her role on Tyler Perry's House of Pain. Her ability to continue to succeed in the entertainment industry shows how the experience on The Cosby Show helped her develop the skills and connections she needed for a lasting career. Bill Cosby, who played the iconic father figure Cliff Huxtable on The Cosby Show, has had a turbulent journey after the show ended. In the 2010s, Cosby became the center of numerous misconduct allegations, which eventually led to a highly publicized trial and his conviction in 2018. He was sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison.
Cosby is now behind bars in Pennsylvania after a judge sentenced him to serve 3 to 10 years.
In 2021, he was released after the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned his conviction, citing procedural issues with the trial. Since then, Cosby has largely stayed out of the public eye, focusing on his legal challenges and working on plans to return to performing. This includes writing a book and creating a documentary about his life. Even with his release, Cosby remains a controversial figure, as his legacy has been significantly marred by accusations and conviction. Felicia Rashad, who portrayed Claire Huxtable, has continued to build on her successful career, both in acting and academia. Rashad has appeared in several popular movies and TV shows, including the Creed film series and This Is Us. Beyond her acting career, she held the position of Dean of the College of Fine Arts at Howard University until her contract ended in May 2024. Her time at Howard was marked by her dedication to fostering young artists and her strong support for the arts. Rashad's work in theater and film has earned her numerous prestigious awards, including 2 Tony Awards, solidifying her status as a respected figure in the entertainment industry. Lisa Bonet, who played the free-spirited Denise Huxtable, has had a diverse career after The Cosby Show. Bonet starred in the spin-off series A Different World, but she left the show due to creative differences. She continued her acting career, landing roles in notable films such as High Fidelity and the TV series Ray Donovan. Bonet's personal life has also received attention, especially her marriage to actor Jason Momoa, which ended in divorce in 2024. Despite the end of her marriage, Bonet remains a respected and admired figure in Hollywood, known for her distinctive style and her acting talent. Malcolm Jamal Warner, who played Theo Huxtable, has enjoyed a consistent career in both television and music. Warner has appeared in several TV shows, including Suits, The Resident, and American Crime Story. In addition to acting, he has pursued a career in music, releasing multiple albums and performing spoken word. Warner often reflects on his time on The Cosby Show with appreciation, noting the significant opportunities it provided him, despite the later controversies surrounding Cosby. Warner continues to stay active in the entertainment world, balancing his acting career with his musical pursuits. Tempest Bledsoe, who portrayed Vanessa Huxtable, has taken a more low-profile approach to her career after The Cosby Show. Bledsoe hosted her own talk show and appeared in various TV projects. She starred in the sitcom Guys with Kids and made guest appearances on shows like Family Reunion. Bledsoe has been in a long-term relationship with actor Daryl M. Bell, and the couple has opted to keep their personal lives private. Bledsoe's career has demonstrated her versatility as an actress, allowing her to adapt to different roles and projects in the entertainment industry. Keishia Knight Pulliam, who played the youngest Huxtable, Rudy, has continued her acting career while also exploring business ventures. Pulliam has appeared in several of Tyler Perry's productions, including House of Pain. She has also ventured into reality television, with a notable appearance on Celebrity Big Brother. Pulliam married actor Brad James, and the couple welcomed their second child in 2023. She remains a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, known for her charm, talent, and enduring appeal.
Alright, that's the end of that. Wow, I was amazed. I didn't even want to stop it. I didn't want to say nothing because all this stuff that took place, majority of it I had no idea happened. But yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe. This is very entertaining. Thank y'all. I love y'all. I'm out.